Welcome back, Randy. On quite the run in your career right now. Maybe the best success in your UFC career thus far. I guess how does it feel right now for you?
That's cool. Can't really. Is it quite the run? I guess it's
respectable names, 3 wins in a row. I mean, it looks good to me.
I don't really think about it like that. I'm just going. I'm just trying to keep going as much as I can. You already know my plans and aspirations are much bigger than just 3 wins. So.
Change of atmosphere, right? Got the big crowd now back at the Apex. I guess was there any part of you that was like, a little disappointed, or do you like competing here?
I was a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie to you. Honestly, I think I fight better when I'm in front of the crowd. You know what I mean? I'm an entertainer. You know, my fight style is very fan friendly. So, genuinely I prefer to be in front of the crowd. Even though we're in the Apex, I'm like, all right, that's cool. I'm good with that. But then I heard there's no fans at all. Then I'm like, damn, it's back to like COVID again, or it's like silent. That's weird. So that's gonna be a little weird again. But it is what it is.
I was gonna say, I mean, how challenging is that as an athlete, right? I mean, to guess maybe you don't get that adrenaline rush or you don't get that sharpness. I mean, how challenging is it?
It can be challenging, but you know what? Ultimately, is whether there's a crowd or there's nobody, it's this fight. You know what I mean? And it could be anywhere. It could be here, there. It could be up in the air. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna go in there and my skill set is gonna remain my skill set, and I'm gonna just do what I need to do.
Fair enough. Francisco, obviously, a guy that's been around the game for a long time, proven veteran, I guess. What did you think when this was the name that was given to you?
Man, I was honored. You know what I mean? Uncle Trinaldo's been around for a long time. That's someone I've been watching from even before I got into the game. You know what I mean? He's a vet, so ton of respect there. You already know what it is. So it was an honor, and it will be an honor to face him.
I guess, when people break him down, a lot of times they point to, hey, maybe he doesn't finish as strong, right? But can you go into a fight thinking, well, we just got to get through 1 and 2, and then 3 will be easy? That seems kind of a dangerous way to look at it.
Man, Unc got power. Unc got power. We've seen it. He's always bringing crazy energy when he fights. He's a little Tasmanian devil. He's older now, so he's slowing down. You can see that. But still, what's the last thing to go with the age, as they say, that power, right? And you see him coming up and putting welterweights away. So I'd be a fool to be like, oh, well, I just need to coast and get through the rounds. Nah, he's coming with that energy, and I'm going to have to meet him halfway just like that. So a ton of respect, but Unc got to get it.
I love it, man. So on paper, it does look like it's going to be a pretty exciting matchup. I mean, are you expecting a battle in there?
I'm expecting me to go in there and do what I do, and I think that I offer an interesting skill set that's going to cause a lot of troubles for his skill set. And I don't know if it's going to be a battle, but I'm prepared for it. I'm looking to go in there and make it look as pretty as possible and get it done.
Nice. You get the win here in a co-main event slot over a respected veteran. What's the next move? I mean, are there opponents that you want? Are there dates that you want? What's the move going forward?
I'm focused on Trinaldo, focused on Uncle Trinaldo right now, but hey, there's always people in mind, and I talk about it all the time. If you see my podcast, Pro and the Bro, I'm on Twitch, I'm on YouTube. Y'all know what it is, right? You want to hear my call-outs, you want to hear who I'm interested in the next fight that I'm looking at my game plan, you could always find me on YouTube and go check out my thing on YouTube or Twitch. You know what it is. But, yeah, there's always someone in mind. But right now, let me focus on Trinaldo.
Solid plug of the shows there. Good job. Well done.
Always.
Last thing for me, I guess. So we'll tune in for the call-outs. We'll watch on the Twitch. We'll check out on YouTube.
It may be on Fight Night, maybe, but ultimately, I gotta talk about the show, the Pro and the Bro. It's like the best show on YouTube, the best MMA podcast on YouTube. Come on, gotta talk about it.
I like it. I guess last thing for me, will the call-out include just get me back in front of a crowd next time, though?
Please, I gotta be in front of a crowd. Come on, I'm not this kind of fighter. You know what I mean? Y'all know what it is, man. I'm not this kind of fighter. I am a fighter that needs to be in front of a crowd. I need to be in front of people so I can entertain, and I always bring a show. Y'all know that. No matter what, I'm bringing a show. So get me in front of a crowd, Dana.
Hey, Randy. There was whispers of a Michael Chiesa matchup. Was that ever on the table?
That's something that you've been watching the show. You've been watching the show. No, that's something that we've spoke about on the show a bit. I've met Chiesa. I've spoken to him as well. I saw him last week, and me and him had a conversation about something, happening in the future. We'll see what's what. I've had conversations with a lot of people. You know, there's fighters on the roster that I've had conversations with that I've told personally. I'm like, bro, we don't have to wait for the UFC to create a demand. The era that we live in now, but these dudes sometimes are just so dense when it comes to that kind of stuff. They don't really have a great understanding of it. So I'm like, bro, let's go live one time, me and you. So you said you want to fight me. I heard you say you want to fight me, right? In an interview. I've said it publicly. So what's to stop both of us from going live with each other on social media, and we'll have a conversation. We don't got to banter and be disrespectful, but we can have a conversation, and I think that we can create a demand here, and we show to the UFC. We just need them to put the show together. We don't need them to promote it right now. You know, we give it to them. And dudes say they want to fight in public, but behind the doors they saying other stuff. So that's just how that is. But not Chiesa, by the way. Chiesa is down to fight. This is someone else. But yeah, that's all that is.
With the year almost done, do you have a favorite video game you've played this year so far?
I'm back to playing PUBG, back to shooting people up in PUBG. I play a ton of video games, but PUBG is pretty cool. Right now, I'm waiting for Veiled Experts to come out. That's a good one. I've been playing the beta, and they cut it short, so I'm waiting to see how that goes. But back to PUBG. Shout out to OG Jens. You know, I've been getting some gaming with Jens Pulver over there, so shout out to him.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, thank you.